Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to Monday, and welcome to the meditation live stream. I hope that you are well. And I have to say, I think that I'm through whatever kind of flu or whatever's going around. It's sort of like being at the threshold of being sick for quite some days, and then interfering with sleep and so on. But last night slept so good. So here on my channel, I like to give a brief talk and then get into a guided practice. And the practice is like mindfulness 2.0. And a lot of people are trying out new versions of meditation on the internet. I'm one of those people. And in my version, I'm combining an integration technique. So we have our body, our emotions, our mind, and our relationships. And I see those kind of dimensions of our being as crucial for the ages to come as humanity develops more and more. And as the speed of life impacts us, we need to adapt in healthy ways. And awareness of those dimensions integrates over time. So we weave, so to speak, together our dimensions. And we have parts of who we are. And you can be, in my opinion, no longer very good in one area of your life. You can't just be good in your physical dimension. You can't be healthy just in your mental dimension, and your body suffers. Or in your relationships, you can't just have a really great relationship and everything else is unhealthy. I think the nature of spirit is asking more of us, and I think it's a useful upgrade, an up-leveling of humanity to work with all of those factors. So, I give a brief talk and then we'll practice that work. I'm heartened by hope, but in a different way than I thought I would be. I went to bed feeling sort of very emotional, and sometimes emotional in sort of like this kind of despondent way, like a sadness. And sometimes that happens to me, but in this case it was like just like a sadness. And then I went to sleep, and then I woke up today and I feel much better. And the question that practitioners like you and me ask is, where did the sadness go? Did I process it? Did I suppress it? Did it just need to work itself out through sleep? And of course, we run through these permutations and in our minds. And sometimes it's helpful and sometimes it's not. But I think I'm here today to say that hope sometimes is unexpected or comes out of the blue, like a ray of light. And it penetrates a coldness or a darkness, a darker feeling, And sometimes we often want to cling on to our positive feelings and let go of our negative feelings, and that's useful to some extent. But really it's all about the totality of the experience, that perhaps it's dark before dawn for a reason, as they often say, or it hurts more before it gets better. And why is that? And rather than trying to run all the calculations as to why, beginning to notice a tenderness around new energy or unexpected joy, unexpected hope, unexpected treasures in your life, changes, unexpected joyful changes or much needed, necessary changes in your life. Perhaps you've quit smoking, or perhaps you've quit drinking, or you didn't think that you had addictions, but then you discovered that you did. And it's time to look at those. And it's looking at life from kind of a holistic perspective that perhaps you didn't have the eyes to see. So that being said, I'm going to read from a book briefly, and then we'll practice. I know I'm running out of time, but that's the way I am. This is The Space Between Us by Peter Mitchell, and it's about the awakening between people in groups. And I'm going to read A Deepening Respect. There is never any pressure to attend. People can come when they can. Those who show up regularly are developing an intuitive fluency and steadying presence within the shared field. The responsibility for maintaining the integrity of the shared space no longer relies on just one person, but is being shared between those finding their own feet in the unknown. They help hold the space gracefully if turbulence arises, and they exude a natural authority, simple, grounded, clear. There's no need to prove or persuade. Just being centered in themselves allows others to do the same. And we'll stop there for today. Gently closing your eyes and coming inside. And beginning some deep breaths in through the nose and out of your mouth. You can begin to feel your body and on the out breath, letting go of distress, resistance, assumptions, and that which no longer serves you. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract, front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, to your legs and feet. Good. And we'll just allow our breath now to return to our usual way of breathing. And noticing the tingling, pulsing, subtle movement, and sense of aliveness of your body. Feel your connection with the planet, your body's contact with the earth underneath you. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening, melting down through your body like warm honey deep into the earth. And the softening and this melting can feel like warm, healing honey that cleanses, heals, purifies, makes whole as it travels down through your body, deep into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and transforms and transmutes it. Great, and bringing your attention up into your heart space, feeling your heart, the center of your chest. You can place your hand over your heart to make contact with your heart space, your heart chakra. On the in-breath, feeling into your heart. And on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Wonderful. And then coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And as I like to say, without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. Human beings are not meant to feel things in isolation due to the way that we are built. We're meant to feel things together for a little bit as a part of good emotional hygiene. Just allowing yourself to feel. And you could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And you could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. It's sort of like filling and emptying, filling with feeling, emptying of tension, distress, resistance, limiting beliefs. And on the in-breath, if you like, you could breathe into your third eye space or your crown, and then on the out-breath, softening in and around your head. Noticing how busy and active your mind is, you can notice the activity of your thoughts and just allowing your thoughts to come and go and remaining uninvolved with them. So if you notice you get pulled into a thought, which happens, just remember to come back to feeling. You can come back to feeling your body or the connection of your body to the planet for grounding as a useful remedy for when you notice that you are overthinking. Very good. And then now we'll spend a little time with our eyes open, gently practicing with your eyes open. And we'll take a moment to appreciate the work we did with our eyes closed and allow our energy to remain intact and keeping your eyes soft. And we'll practice in the relational space, the space of inside and outside. Every relationship has an outside and an inside. And we can practice sensing into that space. So on the in-breath, feeling around you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath and then inside on the out-breath. notice you get a little tension in your body, that's okay. Just remember to soften tension as you practice feeling outside and inside. And then from here, if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, and gratitude. And you can practice feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you on the in-breath. And then love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself on the out-breath. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Wonderful. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so you can do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.